Okay, so we're going back from the West Midlands back to West London. Yes, we're continuing our football club history series, and now we're looking at a brief history of QPR, otherwise known as Queen's Park Rangers Football Club. They are founded as far back as 1882 as Christchurch Rangers. They merged with St Judes Institute in 1886, and they take their current name of Queen's Park Rangers, colloquially known as QPR, back in 1886. They moved to their current location at Loftus Road, although they do have some spells at the White City Stadium in 1917. Loftus Road currently has a capacity of 18,439. It is my favourite stadium that I've been to. The atmosphere is intense. For a small ground as it is, such an intense atmosphere. You're very, very close to the action. It's a fun little stadium. However, I don't know how much longer QPR can stay there if they want to get back to the Premier League and then progress through the Premier League, for example. I'm not sure if they can redevelop Loftus Road as it is. They might have to do a ground move at some point because you're limited with what you can do with Loftus Road, but it's a fantastic little stadium. Now, before they joined the Football League in 1920, they're playing in the Southern League, and they're part of that absorption of the Southern League following the First World War in 1920. Before they go to Loftus Road in 1917, and in total, but since they've been in the Football League, they've only played at Loftus Road in the White City Stadium for various periods. Normally when Loftus Road is having work done, they go to the White City Stadium. But in total, they've played home games at 20 different locations, which I think is fantastic. That's a fantastic little stat. 20 different home grounds they've used, but since being in the Football League, it's either Loftus Road or the White City Stadium that they play games at. Their highest ever league finish is second in the old Division 1 in the 1975-76 season, but they qualify for Europe by doing that, and they made the quarterfinals of the following season's UEFA Cup in the 76-77 season. They've also been FA Cup finalists in the 1981-82 season. However, they have won the League Cup as far back as the 1966-67 season, so that is their only major trophy, is the League Cup, in the season following the World Cup win for England in 66-67. It is amazing that they've only won the one major trophy. Much like Bradford City, really surprised by the lack of success. But they've got some interesting records. Now, their biggest ever win was at home against Tranmere Rovers on the 3rd of December 1960 in the old Division 3. They beat them 9-2. So there you go, there's a fun stat, their biggest home win. Their biggest defeat was an 8-1 away at Old Trafford against Manchester United on the 19th of March 1969 in the old Division 1. Got a battering at Old Trafford. Not a nice day out. And their biggest ever home defeat actually came relatively recently, back in 2016 on the 13th of September against a rampant Newcastle United. So that's an interesting one. Obviously, their local rivals are Chelsea and Fulham and Brentford, but they also have rivalries with Millwall, because Millwall hate everyone and have rivals with everyone. Another random rivalry that I found in researching QPR is with Luton Town and Stoke City for some reason. And also another peculiar one, Cardiff City. They have a rivalry with Cardiff City. So the London rivalries I can understand. Millwall just have a rivalry with everyone because it's Millwall, but Chelsea, Fulham and Brentford make sense because they're also West London clubs, but Luton, Stoke and Cardiff really have me scratching my head how they form. So if you are a QPR fan, I want to know the history behind the rivalries with Luton Town, Cardiff and Stoke. I'm really curious to find out why those rivalries exist. And QPR, another club which has underachieved, in my opinion, really underachieved. They have been league stalwarts since 1920. They've obviously bounced around the divisions at various points. They've been a Premier League club. They've been in the lower divisions like Division 3 and the old Division 2. But I'm really surprised they've only got the one League Cup. They've been to another League Cup final. They've also had an FA Cup final. And the closest they came to league silverware was in the 1975-76 season. And they've also played in Europe in the old UEFA Cup in the 76-77 season. But that lack of success, some clubs really surprised me with how they underachieve. And other clubs, I'm surprised with their history where they haven't achieved recently. They've underachieved in recent times, but historically have won a lot of silverware, like Aston Villa and West Brom. Great histories early on, but in recent times the silverware's dried up. QPR, one trophy, and it's unique that they've played at 20 different home grounds as well. So QPR, a club that I think has underachieved and has gone under the radar, considering they're more illustrious neighbours in Chelsea up the road. who won a lot of trophies, obviously, and they've just won the one. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. If you are a QPR fan, I want to hear from you. Please place your thoughts in the comments section below, and I'll have some more videos for you guys very, very soon.